Say something.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Go Grizzlies, you got this.
Good bowling. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Go Grizzlies, good money.
You ready for me to go? Welcome to 2023 Cricket Ontario Women's Central T20. After having difficult times in getting it started from Tuesday, we got washed out. Yesterday we listened to the severe weather warning and it turned out to be good, but we didn't play. Today we did not listen to the weather warning and we got a game started by 5:15. On pitch 1 we have the Grizzlies playing the Tyrants, and on pitch 2 we have the Eagles playing Panthers. We're covering pitch 1, which is the Grizzlies versus Panthers. The Grizzlies won the toss, decided to bat. They're down at 1 for, I'll be able to see this, 1 wicket for 20. In the wicket is Habiba Badr, the wicketkeeper captain, and Vandana Majan. Who's bowling? Oh, we can't see the bowler. Who's bowling?
Who's bowling?
Coach, who's bowling? Who? And Zainab just bowled a beautiful ball straight on the wicket. She went for a straight drive, missed it completely. So that was Vandana, clean ball.
You got this.
The Grizzlies are now 2 wickets down for 21 runs.
Out of 21, how many extras?
I don't know. Tell him.
Good batting, Wendy. Good batting, Wendy.
Oh.
Be careful.
Zainab is continuing her over from the bottom end. Comes in, nice, smooth run up, and then it's a dead ball. Tries it again, comes in. Again, good length ball, played up. Pitched up to KQ, and she misplayed that one. No appeal for LBW because it was clearly on the leg side. Another good length ball, that's played well, driven into a point. Field by Divya, who is substituting. Go fast, they're short, go get going. You got your uniform?
No, I don't have mine.
Good shot.
What was your size again?
Small.
Go Grizzlies.
And
you
which
got
team?
this.
Panthers.
Panthers. Coach, take over. Let me go get her uniform. Okay, come. Let's go get your uniform.
Oh, okay.
Archana is already in the
Don't need to coach
system.
that. This is just a select.
Tell him,
Oh, wait,
tell
what's
him.
that? You tell him.
I tell him every year.
Just,
The captains have to be able to
Yeah.
do their own stuff.
exactly.
I've always
That's what
been-
I'm not even saying.
Me and Shah have been telling that for decades.
That's not Archani. That's somebody else playing.
Who?
It's not Archani.
No, actually went in.
She just went in?
She just went in. She just came.
Kanat got out?
Field. No, not too bad. No. Not too bad. She just went on fielding side.
Oh.
She's on the fielding side.
You are on again.
Excited to
And that brings KQ to face Rhea. We're trying our best this year to get as many young ladies involved in the Cricket Ontario program and the women's program, and start the development of these young ladies to bring them forward. It's pretty overcast here at Centennial Park in Etobicoke. If you're coming here, it's on Eglinton between Explorer and Commerce. You will see it says Centennial Park on the signs, and Soccer City, the building is there, so it's easy to find. Habiba, can we put the link on our Facebook page when Shaji is ready?
Oh, I can do that.
Or Shaji is doing it, Habi.
Hold on. I got.
And Rhea comes in again. This time good length ball. She got back on her back foot and played it out to point. No run.
I can do that. Hold on. Yeah, we are live from Centennial Park in Etobicoke with the Women's 2023 Ontario Central T20 Championship. Grizzlies versus Panthers. Yeah, we are live from Centennial Park in Etobicoke. Mine is working too.
And that was nicely cut through the slip cordon, and they cross for 2 runs, which will take the score up to
29 for 3.
29 for 3. And that one was driven through mid-off for a single, and brings Habiba on strike and takes KQ to 3 runs. That should be. Rhea comes up, bowl down one, and Sunita plays forward and pushes it out into the off. No run. It's 32 for 3. Habiba got dismissed when I was attending to something else, so we now have Sunita and Kaina Q in the wicket. Rhea comes up again, delivers that one down the leg side, beat the wicket keeper. They will run 1. There will be 2 wides added to the score. Takes the Grizzlies to, should be 33 for 3. That was pushed gently back to the bowler by KQ. No runs. 34 for 3. Our coverage is lagging about 1 ball behind. Rhea comes up. Pitches that one up. That beats KQ, all ends up. Pad and trickles out to Silly Point.
Okay, it's posted. Posted, buddy. Posted. Link.
Okay. It is our link is now on the Cricket Ontario
Oh shit.
Facebook page, so you can check it out.
Shit. Hold on, I gotta change it.
You should press the thing.
I gotta change it, hold on.
That's the end of Rhea's over. 34 for 3. Rhea has bowled 2 overs, I believe.
There you go.
We stand correct. This is the last ball of this over.
Yeah, here we are now.
Let's change the bowler and that in.
Perfect.
That was full pitch on the leg side. That was played down the leg for 2. That should take it to 36. It's the bowler from the east end that is now operating from the west end. And is Zainet, who at this time has 1 wicket for 10 runs. Zainet comes in, delivers. Gain wide on the leg side, signaled by an umpire.
We are live from Centennial Park in Etobicoke. And Cricket Ontario is pleased to bring you out live coverage of Women 2023 Cricket Ontario Central T20 Championship between the Ontario Grizzlies and versus Ontario Panthers. Panthers won our fielding, and Grizzlies are 45 for 4. Live from Centennial Park in Etobicoke. Cricket Ontario is pleased to bring you out. You can watch it here.
Oh dear, yeah.
Just give me a second, I'll just go.
Rhea comes in again, bowled that one. She stepped back and crossed it through mid-on. Attempted a single, but sent back by KQ.
Here is on.
So Guneet.
Here is on the app. No. Just give me a second. That is maybe something to watch live.
Up there is like
Just give me a second. It'll be a TV thing that you can
the
press.
scorecard is okay. I can just live it there.
And I can put the Facebook link here too.
So Sohira is bowling, last ball of this over. And clean bowled. Clean ball. Oh no, no, this is the wrong game. This is the game over there. Shaji. The one we were looking just now, that's this is Eagles. We won the other game.
Which one? The one I gave you link?
Yeah, this is the one I won 45. Okay, I got it. I remember how to use it now. And sorry, I was looking at the Grizzlies game that's going on pitch 2. So that was Rhea, and that was a clean ball, which now we're at 46 for 5. So Guneet did not stay too long in the wicket, and we were expecting good things from Guneet. So I guess first game, first innings, better performances should come.
Thank you.
Coming in to replace Guneet is Nisha Agarwal. Rhea has bowled
Tell her to keep this right with her.
1.9 runs, 1 wicket.
I'm going to give you a signal when I'm going to have somebody's interview.
Now it's better. I have better control who's bowling, who's batting. Yeah, the app. Summary page up. I can see.
committee to put this tournament together, bring all the girls together, getting the registration and confirmations, and bringing the players out on the field to have a good tournament. Everybody is looking forward to the tournament. After 2 days of the games being called off, this is our first day, and we are enjoying so far, and we hope to get the remaining games in as well.
And I hope the sunshine comes out tomorrow, right? And it is very pleased to see that the women interest in cricket in Ontario has been grown in the last few years. And due to COVID, last year there was the tournament last year, but the participation was a little bit less. But this year, I think everybody's eager to come and play.
Yes, we have a very good pool of players in Ontario. When we sent out the registration form for this tournament, we got at least 75 ladies who were interested in coming out and participating. So that's very encouraging. We have some upcoming under 19 players who are committed and passionate about the game. They have been training and getting their skill level up during the high performance camp that was put together by the Cricket Ontario for the ladies all through the winter. That has given us some good talent. We are looking forward to grooming them and bringing up to the speed and getting our future stars ready.
Well, that's very glad to hear that some under 19 players are coming in. This probably be the first time that we have majority of under 19 players are coming in, and hopefully next year or maybe later this year we will have under 19 team to play together as a practice match or something to give an encouragement, right?
Yes, that's the plan. We want to groom them, we want to encourage them, we want them to keep going and love the sport that we all are here to play today, and looking forward to our future stars.
Okay, thank you for your time, and we'll probably talk to you a little bit later on.
Thank you very much.
Okay, if you can bring that phone for me now. Yeah.
We are back on the live coverage of the Women's 2023 Ontario Central T20 Grizzlies versus Panthers. Kenneth Kazi just pushed it down to the extra cover, singing, and there is misfield, but don't damage. Women's 2023 Ontario Central T20.
Rez.
The extra cover, singing, and there is Women's 2023 Ontario Central Championship. Grizzlies versus Panthers. He's going to hear me.
Yeah.
Push it down to the extra cover, singing, and there is misfield, but don't damage. Women's 2023 Ontario Central Championship.
Okay, you go now. I will hear you here.
Should.
Okay. And then interview Farouk, the two coaches.
Yeah, we are going to see.
Right, Shaji is going to do some live interviews with the coaches of these two teams. The Grizzlies coach is Rezwan Chima, our past Canadian national, just got selected to the GTT20s squad. And that was Ria coming up, nicely bowled, nicely played. Nisha is still not off the mark as yet.
Hello, Rizwan. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Great. It's good to see the women's championship played here at Centennial Park. You've been a prominent or pioneer of the cricket in Canada, and great to see that you are coming and giving your time to the cricket. And women is the coverage that we want to see that grow. Women coverage grows in Ontario, and women's cricket grows in Canada. And your contribution to this and coaching wise is very much appreciated. How do you get involved into this stuff?
Thanks, Shaji. It's always so wonderful to be here with this program, and always it's so good to give back to the sport. I love being out here. So it's so great to see so many girls. 4 teams means and there's so many girls looking to play cricket in this province, and so always so good to be around them and making sure they find ways to learn and grow.
Bat on, Grizzlies!
Great, thank you. And I think you saw some under 19 players are here also, and it must be encouraging to see them climbing up the ladder, come into the women's cricket soon.
Yeah, it's so good to see so many young girls this time around, and they're rubbing shoulder with the seniors, and they're learning from them. Obviously, it's good for the sport and good for our province.
Thank you very much. We'll be talking to you a little bit later on as well as the game progress. We'll come back again to you.
Sure.
Where's the water?
The cooler, somebody took the cooler under that tent. It's over there. Hi, Sheena. Oh, Vincent, how are you doing? It shows Sheena. It shows Sheena. That's why I said, yeah, it shows Sheena when you call. Same thing the last time. All right. Okay. Hold on a minute. Archini, girls, the water was supposed to be where they can see it for both teams. Rez, look under that tent. They put the cooler there. It's loaded with, it's loaded with water. They're supposed to put it, and both teams come that way for the water, right?
Water's supposed to go there.
Towards the scoreboard. All right. Yeah. Sorry. We have the game going on. All right. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. No, can I talk to you a little bit later? All right. Okay. Here. Yeah. Yeah. They all coming in for the water. Where? Okay, we're about to resume after the short water break. Excuse the mishaps here and there. We're trying to get this game on, get things settled, get the girls settled, and hoping that rain does not interrupt. Bowling from the bottom end now. Archie has switched sides. She's bowling from the east end. First delivery, no runs. Archie comes in again. Right arm, off break, bowls that, nicely bowled. Pushed by KQ. The short mid off, no run. And hoping that rain does not interrupt. Bowling from the bottom end now. Archie comes in again, pitches down one, tosses down one up, and that's driven straight to short mid off, no runs. First delivery, no runs. Archie comes in again. Right arm, off break, bowls that, nicely bowled. And that one she tosses it up, but KQ has hit that nicely over the mid off. And Zainab comes around, fields, they got one run. Outfield is damp, so the ball will not travel that fast. We have had no sun come out, but we have not had the rain, which is good. As Archie comes up, tosses that one up, and
Yeah, take it out and then when interview just pass it out.
that was played quietly to short mid off, no runs. Archie comes in again. It's a quicker one, and again played defensively straight to the fielder, no run. So that's another successful over, only one run. She's bowled 2 overs, 2 runs. 49 for 5 of 11 overs. KQ has scored 8 of 20. Nisha Agarwal 0 of 14. And a message to these
get
two.
this.
See, now I know what to do. I'll tell you.
Who's bowling?
I'm not turn on him too. So both are you live.
So we have with us today. We're bringing him on for his opinions and his experience and what he's seen with the women program in Ontario. This is Coach Farouk, our head coach of Cricket Ontario programs, and he is today the coach of the Panthers, which is the fielding team at the moment. Coach, how do you see today? Despite the weather and everything, what's your opinion of the game? First game for the tournament.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I'm excited to see some of the new girls. There's a lot of young talent over here, and they're trying their best, and they're going to learn from the senior player. And I'm more gladly that we have a game on. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, that's true. At least we can get to see them. They get a chance to play. Overcast conditions.
Yes.
It's not ideal, but we'll get the other games.
Yeah,
We lost the first 2 games, but we will try to reschedule them.
That's right. I mean, we're trying to reschedule, give them as many games as possible to see their talent and give them some tips and get them improve their game.
But it's pretty good to see so many younger girls interested in the game and has joined. They attended the high performance during the winter, and you can see the difference. I was watching them, putting them through the batting drill over here, and they're pretty straight, pretty good, solid.
No, like I said, you have run a really good program, and some of the newcomers, youngsters, I'm very impressed the way they were knocking the ball really straight bat, and nice to see young girls coming into our group.
Yeah, coach here is one of them now. Irinka Vaid is bowling, and that was tossed up, and that was hit nicely by KQ. And that's, as I said, it wouldn't go to the boundary, but they will run 2.
2 for KQ. It's
Yeah.
a beautiful shot she hit. She's experienced and she's exploiting the young.
Yeah, nicely
Irinka.
hit towards
Yeah.
mid-wicket area.
It's a no ball.
Coach here is one of them.
And it was called a no ball. So we'll get a free hit here.
Vaid is bowling.
Oh, no, not a no ball, one short.
Oh, one short?
And
Yeah.
that
Oh,
was
okay.
hit nicely by KQ.
That was me.
Shazi has a replay button there.
And that's, as I said, it wouldn't go to the boundary, but
So
they
Irenica will
run
come in
2.
again. Few steps. Bowling right arm around. And again KQ smashes that one away to the boundary, and that should probably be the first 4, no? And they ran 2. Should have run 3. That's a long way to throw the ball in.
It's a beautiful shot, KQ play. Nice pull shot.
Wrong. And
That takes her
again,
11 off of 26, so high time she gets the scoring going, the scoreboard kicking. She's faced the 26 deliveries. Again, that one was hit up in the air. 2 fielders converging, but it's dropped safely. And they crossed for 1.
Run 3 that
So, coach, we should get 2 good teams here from the ladies and the young ladies that we've seen playing.
Oh, certainly. We have the talent here. We just have to pick the right people to make the 2 strong teams to participate in the Women's Canada Cup of coming up. The tournament, I think we have the talent, and we should be able to find 2 teams, 2 good teams.
So, what do you think about the girls that you're coaching today? What do you see? What stand up with them? What kind of help they need from you?
Well, they need a lot of, especially spot bowling. Some of the girls are beginner, they're learning, but they're very excited and very, very enthusiastic. So it won't take much time if they practice hard and went through our program. I think we can really help them out.
Yeah, I think so too. And it's good to get them at the young age. I was asked by someone that they would like to see more young girls participating in cricket, and can Cricket Ontario get a number of teams that one of the other province will bring a couple of teams, and it's not like the women's national, but it's like a provincial exchange of young women playing cricket, learning cricket. Doesn't matter their skill set, skill level, but to show the popularity of the sport and the growth in women cricket. And it's good to see so many young girls that are in these 4 teams that we have here today.
I think that'll be the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I think we'll get other provinces team and see, and we can then adjust our talent, see where we are going with that, and we'll be more excited for the youngsters coming up to see the other people playing cricket.
Yeah, and it's good to see the youngsters, if they get an opportunity like that, if it happens, and you have young talent from one province or another province, couple of provinces getting together at a provincial level to play, and that will show development of women cricket in Canada, first of all,
Certainly.
and within the provinces that are participating. So Archani tosses that one up, and KQ drives it out to cover, 1 run. That takes a 61 for 5 and moves KQ to 12. Nisha has scored 3 off of 16. She needs to pick it up. I find this is one thing that they have to learn to keep the tempo of the game going, to keep the scoreboard ticking. They have to find and learn how to place the ball, get a single, right? When the boundaries are not coming.
Yeah, absolutely, you're right. Those are the things we need to work on these girls. Batting and bowling is very easy. It's just to run between the wicket and to have a good call and find the gaps and things like that. You can't just stuck on one end for like a long time. This is
that was nicely driven and straight to the field, but they should cross comfortably for 1. So that take Nisha to 4 and bring Kainat on strike. Go ahead, coach.
Okay, I think Kainat is trying to help Nisha a lot because she's showing she's an experienced player, and she played for Canada, and she's trying to take all the pressure away from Nisha. She's a very good batsman.
Actually comes in, tosses that one up nicely, and that was hit by KQ beautifully over mid-off. Doesn't get to the boundary. Zainab runs around from mid-on, coming out around to mid-off, and that will give them 2 runs. Oh, and that might be a run out because she was coming back for 3rd, and a bad throw by Archani over the wicketkeeper head has resulted in Kainat being safe. As a good throw to the wicketkeeper would have had a run out. So that was a little bit of excitement. Great feeling by Zainab coming across from deep mid-on to deep mid-off to feel that and throw it back. She was received by Archani but overthrown to the wicketkeeper.
I think that was a very good piece of feeling by Zainab, and Archani just got overexcited and threw over the wicketkeeper.
Who? Archani comes in again, tosses that one up, and that was played nice and quietly into the point region, fielded, and that was 1 run to KQ. And coach, I think on Archani's bowling, the field placement is not 100% good, because she should have had a mid-off here, a mid-off, a mid-on, a cover, a point, maybe a gully, right?
That's right.
The square leg is fine. She have a backward square leg, but I think she needs a short mid-wicket, mid-wicket and a short mid-on.
There's no mid-on. I don't understand how they spread us the field so much.
So that was a change over now, and Sanya Zia is now coming into bowl. Nicely bowled. Sanya has got a good pep, a good arm, good line, good length, medium pace. And she bowls consistently line and length.
That is true. Sanya is a very good player. She bowls.
So she comes in now for her second delivery, runs up, and like I said, well bowled. That was short, a bit short. Played nicely by KQ through the covers, and they crossed for a single. Now this is what they need to do.
Yeah, that's right.
Score, keep the scoreboard ticking, take advantage of the bad balls, place them. Don't hit
Right.
them straight to a fielder. Place them, be ready to take a single, and the scoreboard will go up. Now it's 6-6 for 5 after 13.2 as Sanya Zai comes in. And that's a better ball. Quicker ball, played nicely by Nisha.
Nisha.
Pushes it out, and it was converged on by 2 fielders, no run.
I think the girls are pretty actually spread out for the field, so it's an easy single if they know how to.
And they have to get their spirits up in this
That's
weather.
right.
I don't blame them.
That's right.
With nice sunshine, you're all into the game. They're playing under overcast skies. Thank God the rain is staying away. Sanya Zay comes out again. Runs up. Nice line and length. Played quietly out into mid-on.
Short mid wicket.
Short mid wicket. No run. Sanya Zai comes in again, pitches that one up, and that one's driven back to the bowler.
Nice.
Fielded by her, no run.
She's looking good, Nisha. Nisha is getting a hang of it, a little bit comfortable on the wicket now.
She just have to keep scoring. 4 off 22 is pretty slow for a T20 game, and this is one of the things they have to learn. See, and I was pitched on the leg side, forced bad delivery by Sanya, and they will get one wide. Sorry, didn't make contact.
By and a white, just 2 runs. 1 ball, 2 runs.
Yeah, that's 2 runs. 2 wides. We have our scorer Aditya, one of our young
Under 16 player.
under 16 high performance this year. Did very, very well, Adi. Improved tremendously throughout the high performance program, and he is volunteered to do some scoring for us for this tournament. Welcome, Adi, and thank you for coming out
And helping us out. Thank you.
Sanya is about to bowl the last delivery of this over. She picks up her momentum, comes in. Good line, good length, nicely played up the wicket. And again, there's no communication between the 2 batters. That could have been a single, and it could easily have caused a run out because KQ is coming, but Nisha is not moving off her bat.
Nisha is just stuck and she's scared to run. There's no understanding between them.
Skipper Habiba. That was Archini back onto the bowling, and that was tossed up nice and pushed quietly out on the offside. Fielded, no runs. You can commentate some. Yeah, he's off? Okay. I'm on.
No, but for him, this is on.
Okay, that one. So, you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn it on.
Turn it on. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Even Archini is tossing the ball too much up. She's got to be bowled a little bit flatter.
And this feeling is still not right. There's no one on mid-off and mid-on. Everyone is close up to the bat. She comes in, pitches that one up, and that beats Nisha and beats the wicketkeeper.
Come on.
And they will cross for one by, signal by the umpire. That takes the score to 68 for 5. 69 for 5.
69 for 5.
I think I have to wait on Adi to punch it in before I call it. So far, we can thank the God above. The shower has stayed away.
Yeah,
it did not come down.
It's a very overcast, but the shower stayed away for sure.
And that was tossed up by Archini and played nicely by KQ through the slip cordon, fielded and returned back. this is another thing we need to observe and
This is
correct
another
as the coaches. Their throwing arm has got to improve.
Yeah.
The ball is only coming like halfway as opposed to straight into the wicketkeeper.
I was just talking to Rizwan about that. Our girl needs to know how to throw, and that's
Same,
feeling.
and this one was tossed up and beaten outside of the offside, taken by the wicketkeeper, no runs.
Our feeling and throwing arm are very poor.
Last delivery for Archini for this over. She comes in. Nicely tossed up. Oh, and that one was played iffish and went, and this will be a run out. And you knew this was going to happen all along.
Yes.
You could see that this run out was in the cards. There was no coordination between the two batters. And this time, when she shouldn't have run, she decided to come up the wicket when KQ was not even committed to it. So that brings the downfall of Nisha Agarwal, 4 off of 26.
And this will be a run out.
Run out.
And you knew this was going to
It's now
happen
17
all along.
for 6.
You could see that this run out.
Now I got the on and off switch right,
Yeah.
Chaji. No, now it's back on. I said, no, I have it on and off right. Yeah. So, 76 off 15. So we got 15 overs in. And we're just hoping and hoping and hoping the skies don't open up.
Yeah, the light is getting a little bit darker, but the sky.
But it's still playable weather.
Still playable
We're still
weather,
good.
Yeah.
We're
I
doing
hope that
okay.
they turn the baseball lights on, so it'll be the light over here too.
And just so that we can tell you what's going on the other game, Eagles versus Tyrants. They are 74 for 7 off of 17.3 overs. Ishmet Sagu is in. Aman Vic, vice captain, is in.
Right.
Rabjot is bowling her 4th over 3.3, 1 maiden, 7 runs, 1 wicket. Sai Purandi, 3 overs, 1 run, 1 maiden, 9 runs, no
I think
wickets.
over here, Ria is coming back. Ria is coming back to bowling to Kaina.
And to give you a wrap up, Shalina 0, Bol Rajput, Vayanti 6 off 12, Stump Nicole Samuel, Bol Hala, Trisha Best, run out Rabjot, and Hala 23 off 43, Hiba Shamsuddin, Bol Zuhaf, 4 runs off 6, Ariba Hashmi, 1 run off 3, Shrishti 8, Bol Ashta, Ashni Sani run out 1, Amanvir 2 not out, Ishmet Sagu 1, and that's 31 extra, 77 for 3 off 17.5. We'll go back to the game in progress on this side. Ontario Eagles versus
run out.
Tyrants. Sorry. Grizzlies versus Panthers. And we're 72 for 6 off 15.2. And coming into bowl now is continuing is Ria, the captain. Pitches that one up nicely, nice line and length, and quietly paid by KQ.
I think KQ is batting really well. She's known what needs to be done. She's aware of.
That's what she liked to be called.
Kainat is know exactly what needs to be done, so she's taking more of the strike, which is good. She's more aggressive player at the crease right now.
And for those who don't know, Kainat Kwazi, her calling name is KQ, and that was well bowled. Ria, beautiful comeback from the skipper, good line, good length. KQ decided to open up the front foot, stepping back and trying to hit that over deep mid wicket, and made no contact, and it was clean ball.
It's just a big
And Shachi replay, beautiful. There's a replay, you can see it.
That was well bowled.
72 for 7. Just saw the fall of Kainat Kwazi off of the skipper.
She batted
Ria
well.
Misra.
She batted really well. She took the most of the responsibility. And
I think that's a good batting. She did really well. Yeah. Well done, KQ. Oh,
Good batting, Kainat.
and joining us late is the Vice President Ranjit Chaudhary. So come on, sit down. We don't. We
How
only
are you,
have
Mr.
two.
Chaudhary? How are you, Mr.
Unless you can switch
Yeah.
with him.
I'll
right?
switch it on.
He's been here for a while. I'm fed up with him. So, coming now, Ria will continue her over, and she's bowling the 5th delivery of her 4th over. She comes in, tosses that one up, and was played officially up in the ear by Khadija Fatima. Come in. And welcome to the, we'll call it the commentator's corner, Ranjit. and joining me now is, like I said, Ranjit Chaudhary, Vice President of Cricket Ontario, President of Hamilton District Cricket League. Welcome.
Thanks, Prem. My apologies for being late.
That's all right. Don't worry about that. We got a game going. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's very exciting. You know, even the weather is not the most nicest one, but I guess it's been nice to have 2 games in place at least after a couple of washouts.
Yeah, both sides.
So great. Thanks for organizing and being there all the time and getting it all set up and everything. You know, I don't know what this organization can do without you. So thanks, Prem.
Thanks, Raj, for the kind words. But you know, if we want to see these women progress and see cricket go and women cricket develop, we all have to do our part and make certain that we give them what they need, right? Which Cricket Ontario have been doing. I think the only province now that supports women cricket locally, and I hope the other provinces have, since last year, have stepped forward, right?
No, absolutely. I think what Ontario has been able to do, and especially with the girls coming on board through Women's Committee and trying to help out, and I think it's always a helpful thing. And the model that we put out here in Ontario will be a benchmark for other provinces to take some experiences and some learning from it and try to improve the cricket throughout Canada and other provinces as well. So, it is a collective effort, and you're doing a wonderful job.
Well, we know Cricket BC is doing well. They have a good women's program going, right? And some of the other provinces that competed in the national last year that actually had true provincial teams competing, so it's good for women cricket, and it's good to see that Cricket Canada is having the women's national again and repeating it every year. So with the national body behind the growth of women's cricket and with the provinces stepping up, we should eventually start getting a good team to compete in the Americas, right?
Oh, absolutely. Last year's national, some of the performances that we saw from out of other provinces was amazing. So that really goes well for the Canadian women system, and Canada making it possible to send the team down to Brazil and a few other countries. That also adds to the confidence these girls need. So I think
and now sorry, Orange, and that was a beautiful shot before, and again she pitched it on the leg side, and again she played a nice shot. So she got 2 on the previous one and 1 on this one, so 3 runs to Prakriti.
That was a beauty shot.
Go ahead.
Beautiful shot before, and again she pitched it on the leg side,
Canada
and
has
again.
shown giving exposure to these girls overseas is also adding to the interest. So all in all, it really goes well for women cricket in Canada.
Yeah, like you said, the last series that we participated in and won was pretty good, right? They all did well, and Chima took over was given the opportunity to coach the women team at the national level. So you have to say kudos to the coach as well and the players. And Chima is coaching here the team that's batting this afternoon, and our head coach Farouk is coaching the Panthers, right?
Yeah, no, actually this is great. Chima who's done so well for Canadian cricket and men's side, and now volunteering his services to help out the youth and the women's cricket. So that's great, and we need more such involvement from active and cricketers who have helped in Canada. So that's really well, and the number of girls that I've seen in Ontario and the interest, especially from under 19 and 12 years, 10-year-old, the interest is growing. So it really goes. I can see a bright future for women cricket in Canada.
A new bowler, Brianna, she just picked up her first wicket, and the young one has departed. So in comes Lydia Kunraj to replace her. She gave it a good try, and these are the young ones that we'll see that if they stick with it will develop. They already have the temperament, they have the interest, they're dedicated to play. They came out both days where we had the games, one call off and today again, and they're eager to play, eager to get involved.
Yep, all really good. I'm very happy that at least we were able
This
to
is
get
from
the
that
game.
game?
So the two games happening side by side. We have 14th here in Ontario Central T20.
Yes. Yeah. So the 4 teams are the Grizzlies, Eagles, Tyrants, and Panthers. We kept the same name from last year for consistency and simplicity to get uniforms and everything made again. And there's no need to change the name every year, right? And now it's tossed up and went down the offside, out the off stump, no runs. She's bowling the last ball, and that's a wide down the leg side. And Brianna comes up, delivers this one, tosses it up, and pushed back gently down the wicket by Lydia. No runs. We're now on 78 for 8 after the 18th over. And by the grace of God, this innings have not been interrupted by rain, and we're doing good. We might have a full game with another 20 because there's no rain in sight. So Shaji is busy with his live streaming. And what do you think about live streaming? It's pretty high quality.
Absolutely. Shaji has taken it upon himself and improved year over year, now becoming a true professional in this field as well. In addition to all others, his traits,
other activities.
Yeah, all other traits he has under his sleeve. Right?
Yeah.
So Shaji is, and not only this, but he's always been there. Past president of Cricket Ontario. Some of these initiatives are his brainchild, and under his leadership, a lot of these things happen. So,
and
that's great.
And this is good to see. 2 of the young ones, one bowling, Lydia Kunaraj is bowling, and Kadirja is facing. And it's good to see 2 young ones involved at the same time from both sides. That one was down the leg side, will be called wide.
It's a no ball because
Wide.
it's pitched.
It's a no ball? Oh yeah, no ball, free hit.
Pitched few times.
Yeah. No ball again. Well, we said we want to get them involved. We want to get them to learn, and the captains have been tried to get all of them in the game, get them to bowl, get them to bat, let them feel part of the game and not standing there supporting the good players. So this is good to see that the captains are following that, and Ria and Sanya Zai are giving these young ones an opportunity to participate.
Absolutely, I think at this level, with so many young players, participation is more important. It's critical than being, able
So
to
this is good to see
express
that
themselves
the
with their
captains
talent.
are
I think
following
participation and
that.
involvement is more
And,
important,
re-
and that's what I see, that these guys still not there as far as skills, but they're being given opportunities, and that will go really well in their development and getting their interest up to continue playing cricket and improving.
The idea was we decided this year to get the coaches to understand, the captains and the vice captains to understand, is that we will not grow the sport if we have people coming and not feeling that they're part of the game. And if they don't get involved in the game, they will probably be discouraged and not return. So you want to encourage them, the participation, you want to build their interest, you want to keep their interest, and you want to get them involved to return game after game. And the league level, the grassroots, these young ones are in grassroots league, they've joined, they're playing, and it's good to see them. So we need to encourage them and to build that interest and that development.
I definitely see that. I can see a lot of interest in these young faces, young girls, really excited. That really is good sign for women cricket in Ontario, especially. Like when I first opened, we went to open the camp, a winter camp for them, and I was very surprised to see a lot of young girls, like 10-year, 12-year-olds, and that was very
Yeah,
exciting.
that was the first camp that we had years back when we started to revive women's cricket in Ontario. And last year was really high. We had 74. This year, the interest is not as high as the 74 that we had last year, but it's there. We're still able to put 4 teams out here. And she comes in. She's bowling better as she goes, and that was a good delivery, good line, good length, and played nicely by Khadija. No run. So they're 18.4, 85 for 8. We're projected score at 91 at this rate. And she comes in again, throws it up. Again, better line, better length. And that was hit nicely by Khadija. And that should be 2 if they only decide to take 1.
I think Prem, as a leader of Ontario, and we as administrator of leagues, we need to be a bit innovative and try to incorporate some of these goals in the youth. TND has a vibrant youth league that runs. Incorporate some of these goals, maybe 2 or 4 year in a lower age group, and play with the guys if they don't have dedicated full girls team available.
Well, that is something we thought of. We did it not this winter camp, the winter camp before. We were going to do it last winter camp, but the girls wanted to go on their own with their own under 90 camp, which we did. We ran one for them, and I think in the OCA league, I think Derek has them. Some of the young girls participating with the young boys. He's mixed them up.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, he has, and he's building that more and more. As you know, Derek Pereira and OCA is having the school programs that they have going, and they get more and more of these transition of these players into over, and they bring them in and build their interest in cricket. And he's doing a good job with that, going in all the schools and teaching the sport, and getting a lot of interest built up from young male and female getting interested in the game, teachers, colleges, community schools. So it's a good program, the school program that is going on, and it's good to see.
Absolutely, there are like a lot of people we as administration need to thank. People doing amazing job at the academies, and Derek's with all his initiatives and school program. There are a lot of people. You can't really name the names, but there are so many people.
There are many of them, yeah.
They're all doing their part. And our job is to be a bit innovative and provide the resources and make it possible for these girls and youth to come forward, keep playing and keep enjoying the sport and increasing the numbers and the talent.
Yep. good to see also we have another young one behind the stump who is wicket keeping, because apparently the wicket keeper that we picked, Sana Zafar, did not turn up today. So this young girl kept for a while, and then we have a substitute, Divya, who kept a bit, and now she's turned it over back to the young one, which is good, right? Divya is one of our national players. She's from Alberta. She's here at a wedding, and she came and she said she's crazy about cricket. If we could work her in, if they're short. So we did give her a shot today.
Yes.
And it's working out good. It's working out good. Divya has a lot of experience that they can learn from.
Absolutely, yeah.
And she's not taking anybody's place. You know, she's only bowling and batting when the others have had their chances.
Yeah, that's
But-
great.
But just to have her in amongst them and learn from her and see how she plays the game and approach the game is pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. I think these young upcoming girls will learn. Sort of a role model to look up to, right?
And that was wide outside the off stump, left alone, and it's now 93 for 8. This is the last two deliveries of this innings. Again, pitched out the off stump. Par calls wide. One. No, two. I'm wrong. He tosses that one up wide out the leg side. Kudos to Ria and Zania, captain and vice captain, to allow these young ones to get an opportunity.
Well, that's actually, it's very applauding. We should applaud this sort of spirit in these young leaders to, expose some of these girls who are not up there for the skill level yet, but just getting their interest up by getting them involved. That's really great.
Yep, and that was good line, good length this time, and pushed into the onside for no run. So the last delivery now of the innings, and that was a better delivery, and went safely through to the wicketkeeper. End of the Grizzlies innings, 95 for 8 off 20 overs. We'll go to the scorecard. Habiba 2, LBW to Sania Zai. Ramadir bowl Sania Zai for naught. Vandana bowl Zainib Fazil 10. Kainat Kwazi bowled Ria 19. Sunita Dinyar run out Ria 5. Gunit bowled Ria 2. Nisha Agarwal run out Sania Zai. Prakrit bowled Brianna 3. Khadija Fatima 2 not out. Lydia 0 not out. Extras 48, total 95 for 8 off 20 overs. Bowling Sania Zai 4 overs, 15 runs, 2 wickets. Zaniba Fazil 3 overs, 20 runs, 1 wicket. Ria Misra 4 overs, 12 runs, 2 wicket. Archini Pereira 4 overs, 8 runs, no wicket. Irinka Vaid 1 over 11 runs. Jack Kiprat Kill 1 over 4 runs. Brianna 2 over 11 runs. Lydia Kunar 1 over 8 runs. So all in all, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bowlers. Really, Sania and Ria, well done.
5 minutes.
I was just telling the captain and vice captain, well done for the way they shared the ball and get everybody involved in the game. I think that was very commendable. 95 for 8.
Absolutely, I think it's a good total, given the circumstances and overcast conditions and young girls, and it's really nice to see everyone getting involved, getting a piece of the action, and commendable job by the captains to get all the young girls involved and get them to bowl a few overs and That's great.
Here's the ball for the other innings. Good job, guys.
Nobody came to classes yet?
No.
Nobody came to classes?
I think it's a young lady either over there or not here today, but somebody think they knew who it was. In the other game on pitch 2, Ontario Eagles made 81 for 8, right? That's what I have here. Where is Addy? Addy, did this young boy score everything correctly? I'm not seeing this. 81 for 8. Yeah, it's it. It is Yonko. Shahila, Bol Rajput 0. Vijani 6 of 12. Trisha 23 of 43. Hiba Shamsuddin 4 of 6. Bowled by Zuha. Ariba Hashmi 1. Shrishti Radha 8. Bowled by Ashta. Ariba was stumped by Nicole. Bowled by Zuha. Hasini 1 run out. Suhira. Aman Verk not out 4. Ishmet Sagu caught Suhira Bol Sari. Ishan not out 1. Rajput 4 overs 1 maiden 10 runs 1 wicket. Saria Punad 4 overs 1 maiden 11 runs 1 wicket. Hala Asmat 4 overs no maiden 14 runs 1 wicket. Zylene Ortiz 1 over 0 maiden 9 runs no wicket.
Do we have a tissue?
Zuha 2 overs no maiden 14 runs 2 wicket. Sohira 1 over 0 maiden 4. And I think there's a change in bowling end over there. Trisha coming on. Ashra 2 overs 6 runs 1 wicket. Singda 1 over 3 runs. And Miriam 1 over 6 runs. And again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people bowl. So kudos to the captain and vice captain on the Panthers. On the Tyrants, sorry, for getting everyone involved in the game. So 81 for 8. And the Tyrants are batting 12 without loss of 2.1 over. Rajput 0 off 2 ball. Sari Parande 10 runs off 11 ball with 1-4. Hiba Shamsuddin 1.1 over 8 runs no wicket. Trisha Bess 1 over 4 runs no wicket. We'll go back to the game that's here. It's an innings break, so I can keep giving you an update on the Eagles and Tyrants game in the meantime. Yeah. 15 for 1. Sorry for that. We're on, right? Yeah. Yeah. 15 for 1. We took a little break there, trying to see that everything is organized and ready. I'll give you an update on the Eagles and Tyrants. It's 16 for 1 on pitch 2. We'll come back to our game, Grizzlies versus Panthers. It's just started.
Yeah, kind of Kazi is bowling from the east end to Ria Mishra.
Actually, Pereira. Yeah.
Achini Pereira.
That's what it says here. That's Ria though. It's Ria.
Ria.
It's Ria. Yeah, actually, it's down at the other end. Yeah. The asterisk is on Ria.
Yeah, Ria Mishra.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ria Mishra is a young
Ria is batting.
and
Yeah.
upcoming player, has been playing in the senior cricket as well. White ball is not controlling the new ball at this point. She's also a senior national team player.
She's worrying about speed, and this is what they have to understand. Speed doesn't get wicket. Length does. There's better line, better length. Went through the offside, beat Archini into the wicket keeper.
Ria, Archie is in a black patch, Ria is in a red patch.
Oh yeah, you're right, bud.
The target is 96
Yeah.
to win. Nice ball. We have played it easily down to the onside. No run. The live coverage to you for the 2023 Women's Central Championship was brought to you by Cricket Ontario, and this is their pioneer program or signature program for women's cricket, which has been very popular in Ontario in the recent days. Kind of surprised to see that after COVID, the women's cricket interest still exists and actually getting bigger and bigger. A lot of under 19 players are participating in this tournament. As we go along and we see some, we're going to identify them and encourage them to continue their playing career.
No pressure.
Kynette comes in, delivers that one, nicely bowled out the off stump, an appeal for caught behind, disallowed by the umpire, but beautiful ball. Archie tried to drive that through the covers, made no contact. So at the end of 2, we're 1 for the loss of no wicket.
Kynette comes in, delivers that one, nicely bowled out the off stump, an appeal.
So after
2.
2 overs, it is 1 for none. Windana is bowling from east end again. I think you must be wondering why we are bowling from one end. I think they're bowling 5 overs each from one end because of the lightning thing. Light is kind of getting a little bit darker here now, and so to speed up the little more game, it is chose to do 1 and 5 overs each.
There's a pep in the fielder step. They're into the game, trying to contain the runs. Vandana delivers on out the outside, nicely played by Archie. Steered it down through the slip region. They got 1 run.
Good shot, Archie.
Tell the fielder to either go here or here 2 steps.
Yeah. Well, it's not a bad field set. Vandana is bowling from the east end. Comes in, runs up. Well bowled, nice line, nice length, well driven by Archie. The offside, fielded by KQ, no runs. Vandana from a short run up, couple of strides. A quicker one, and that was played up in the air on the mid-on safely. They will get 2.
Good running, guys. Good running.
Yeah.
That's how you run, guys. Keep running.
Like we said prior, we need to work on these throwing. Throws need to come in more to the wicketkeeper. Last delivery, Vandana comes in, short run up, gets that, good line, good length, and that went right through Archie. Ria. Yeah, I gotta remember it.
Red pad.
Red pad. And that's the end of the 3rd over. 4 runs without loss. Current run rate 1.33, required run rate is 5.41. They will continue their attack by keeping Kainat Kwasi in the bowling. Not too much change in the field for these 2 bowlers.
They can take a lot of singles. These girls are quick runners. I told them, just drop them down. They'll find it. Oh, no
And
ball.
that was a full pitch, over the shoulder, played in the ear. She didn't make an effort to take the catch, and it's 1 run, and it's a no ball signaled by the umpire. So this will be a free hit. Let's see what Ria can do with this free hit. As you know, on a free hit, you cannot get out. So Kainat Kwasi comes in, delivers, and she brought out the off stump, which Ria stretched across, pushed it through the point area for 1 run. They should have gone back for 2, but they settled for 1. That brings Archie Pereira on strike. KQ comes in, bowl, better line, better length, nicely driven by Archie again to the point region, and they will get 1 run.
Don't watch the ball, guys. Remember the front player was gonna strike it. Only wants to watch the ball, not the other one. It's your call. Keep running.
8 without loss as Kainat Kwasi comes in again. Starts to run up. Tosses that one up a little bit, slower ball. Give it a bit ear and driven back to the bowler. No run. Good, Adi. Over continues with Karnat, comes in. Good line, good length outside the off stump. Rhea went for an expansive drive through the covers, threw mid off, but didn't make contact. Safely taken by the wicketkeeper, no runs. Behind the stump is the skipper, Habiba. And it comes in, runs in, pours the one. Well bowled and well played by Rhea. That was taken nicely and played through the gully position. And this time they looked for the second and safely made that home. 2 runs to Rhea. Takes her to 5 off of 13 deliveries. Archini is on 3 off of 11 deliveries. And the score is 10 without loss. Last delivery of this 4th over. Let's see what kind of has in store for Rhea. She comes in, pitches up, and nicely played again into the point. No runs. End of over number 4, 10 runs without loss. Current run rate at 2.5 with a required of 5.38.
Who's bowling over there? That ball is bowling so quick, man.
God. Go by that. Hey, go over there, then you can talk as much. Vandana continues her bowling spell. Pitches down one up. Archini tries to take that onto the onside. Didn't get the shot in the middle of the bat. Got a bottom edge. Trickled out to the onside, fielded, no runs. Vandana comes in again, runs up, better ball, good line, good length, attacking. Archini defends that out towards the gully, no runs. As I said, the fielders are pretty peppy. I guess that's their way of staying warm. Vandana comes in again, pitches down one up. Again, this is played nicely by Archini. Dung to fine leg for a single. Takes her to 4 and brings Rhea Misra on strike. And that was beautifully played by Rhea through the point region, and they will take 1. Rhea is demonstrating good striking of the ball, good selection of shots, good foot movement, getting to the pitch of the ball or defending it nicely or cutting it into the point and cover region. That was a good length ball outside the half stump. Through to the wicketkeeper, no runs. Again, good line, good length, well defended by Archini. End of the over. End of 5, 12 runs. Current run rate 2.4, and they're looking at a required of 5.6.
12.
We know which one's actually
12. 12.
This?
12. 12.
I just need her water bottle.
Daddy, shoot him 5, 10, 12. Now they've switched to the west end, as we said, because of the light and the trying to get 20 overs in. They're bowling 5 overs from each end. That allows the turnover between the time between turnovers to be as minimum as possible, and to get the game on without wasting time or resetting fields and changing from one end to the next. So Sunita comes in, she tosses that one up, slow spin off break, and that was defended by Archie. Just gentle push into the offside, no runs. Sunita comes in again, few steps, and again she tosses this one up. Actually rocks back on the back foot and pushes it out to short mid-on, no run. I myself, I'm a bit on the colder side here. Hope we get brilliant sunshine tomorrow. And that one was tossed up, and actually Rhea used her feet, got to the pitch of it and hit it into the mid-wicket region, and they got 1 run. And it was quick reaction from the fielders, one coming over from mid-wicket and one coming from deep mid-on, converging on the ball and saving 1. Sunita comes up again, tosses this one up. Actually gets across and back, and that's mishap avoided. Archie was nowhere going for a run. Rhea was up the wicket halfway and had to turn around and go back. Sunita Danikar comes up again, gentle off break, tosses it up. Archie gets on the back foot, punches it to backward point. No run. And that was well hit by Archie into the mid-wicket area. Fell short of the fielder who was deep, and they got 1 run. 14 off of 6 overs, 2.33. This is way behind the required run rate of 5.86. What? You good? I know. Hope we get sunshine tomorrow. When is your wedding? No, I mean the wedding you came to.
It's supposed to be small. There's no politics.
Oh, okay. Even there?
Even there. Imagine.
Adi, is it Vandana bowling from Daniel?
No, it's Guneet.
Who?
Guneet.
It's not showing on my app yet. Now it is. Guneet has taken a strike. It's a second ball. First one, no runs. This one was pushed down the leg side. by Archnie.
Yeah?
Gunit comes in. Nice shot by Rhea, and that could drop short of the fielder. They will get a single. That was hit up into the mid-wicket region. For a minute there, it looked like he was going to go for a catch, but it didn't. It's way short of. Should have been running in, trying to get to that ball. So, third delivery of this over as Gunit comes in. And that's a nice delivery. Well done, well bowled. Right through Rhea to the wicketkeeper. No run. Come. What?
Which teams did you say I'm supposed to be substituting in? The Panthers and the.
No, only this one. They got their stuff. You're only staying here as far as I know, right? Okay?
Soft hands, guys! Rotate!
That took the score to 17. Archnie's on strike as Gunit comes in, and that's a short ball, and that's well hit by Archnie, and they're going for the second run, and they got it.
Double it! That's it! 19 runs and 7 overs!
They gotta pick it up.
It's runnable.
They gotta pick it up.
What's the target?
96.
The current run rate is 2.71. Required run rate is 5.96. 19 off 7. Panthers need to pick up their scoring. They're way behind on the required run rate, and the Grizzlies need to pick up the bowling. It's not that dark. Everything is still quite visible. We're playing with a white ball. No difficulty in seeing the ball at this time. Sunita comes in on her second over, first ball, tosses that one up. Archnie steps into it, hits it over a short mid-on to deep mid-wicket, and they have crossed for 2 runs. I mean Rhea, not Archnie. I have to get that right, Aditi? Yeah, but I can't see from here. Sunita comes in again, tosses it up. Rhea steps back, drives it through. No, they're looking for a single, not there.
Pick it up!
Rhea is now 10 off 23 deliveries, Archnie 8 off 22. Both batters have been in there for a while. They need to get the scoreboard ticking. Sunita tosses it up. Rhea steps forward, gets it, but hits it straight at the fielder, who misses field, and they will get 1 run.
Run the first one hard!
Come on, the rest of you, support your vice captain.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers!
Sunita comes in, tosses it up again. Archnie goes up, and she hits that up in the air, and this could be a wicket, but no, it drops safely behind the bowler for 1 run. And that one, she chipped up to it and drove it to mid-on fielder, and for a single. That brings Archie up on strike and takes Rhea to 12. Sunita comes and tosses that up. Archie advances down the wicket, but hit it straight to the short mid-on, no runs.
Score.
24.
24. 2-4.
24 off 8. The current run rate has crept up in this over to 3, which is half of what's required. They need to score at 6 runs and over.
24. 4 is 24.
Where is Farouk?
He's in back shower.
No, Coach Farouk. Come with your team, man. You gotta encourage them here. Guneet comes in to bowl her second delivery of her second over. She comes in. Quick one outside. Rhea went for the drive, got the top edge down to the slip cordon. She got 1 run. Moves her to 13 and bring Archie on strike. And that's a beautiful shot, but straight to the fielder. They should get 1 run. Archie stepped back and got hit that straight into the deep mid wicket for a single. Back foot across and sweeping it. This one is pitched up and hit straight back, and that's a cotton ball. That was pitched up to Rhea, and she stepped into it and hit it straight back into the bowler's hand, and a good catch taken. And that's the fall of the first wicket, 26-1.
Back foot across, and
that will bring Zainab Fazil in to take
this
strike.
one is pitched up and hit straight back, and that's a cotton ball.
Okay, and Coach Reswan says that's his good coaching that resulted in a well taken catch. You know, that's what the coaches are supposed to do. Good done. That brings Zainab Fazil in, and she will be facing the 5th delivery from Guneet. Guneet comes in again, revving up, and that was short, pitched on the leg side, got into the pads, harmless, no runs.
Watch the video.
What was that? No, what's the video?
No, I'm saying watch the video after, please.
No, she's telling me to watch the mistake and not the why she got caught. Yeah.
Oh no, later.
Yeah.
They missed a lot of singles. I want her
Yeah.
to see why they were missing singles. But they're so out there. Use softer hands. Make them walk in so that you can take a run.
That's a good technique she's telling you. They're deep, you're hitting the ball straight at them.
Yeah.
So instead, softer hands, hit it shorter. They have to change their fielding position, right? While you get a run. Just a bit of strategy here between the Tyrants skipper and vice captain. Panthers, yeah. I said I'm on the top of my head. At 26-1. Sunita comes in, tosses this one up. Archie gets up, gets it on the full, and hits it across the mid wicket. No run, a 1 run. Power stop. Salib get back, hit it into the onside, fielded by the deep mid-on fielder, no run. Chinda comes in again. Gives this one more air, and Zalib cross-bodied again straight to short mid-on. Kinda Squazzy fields it, returns it to the bowler, no runs. Again toss up, and that one went through her. Again, a lot of air. She gets back this time. She made contact. They should get 2 runs for this one. Yep, 2 runs easily. To Zainab. Short ball. Give her lots of room to step back and hit it through square leg, deep to the boundary, but managed to run 2 as well. This one was pitched outside the off stump, called wide. Again, short ball, similar to shot, but this time she stepped back and hit it straight to the deep square leg, mid wicket, short mid wicket. So Sunita has finished 3 overs, 12 runs, no wicket. Guneet Wadia 2 overs, 7 runs, 1 wicket. These are the 2 bowlers in the attack currently. Archini Pereira 11 runs, 26 deliveries, no 4s, no 6s. Strike rate of 42.31. Zanib Fazil 3 runs from 7 deliveries, 42.86 strike rate.
Like 60 balls, 65 and 60. 65 and 60.
Now I see the Panthers coach has woken up and he's doing some coaching. Maybe this is a good time while they have a break here to look at the other game, Eagles and Tyrants. Tyrants are batting 42 for 2, current run rate 3.88, required run rate 4.36. Ontario Tyrants require 40 runs in 55 balls, so good game going on over there. Hala Amzat is on 11 from 26, Nicole Samuel is on 3 for 4. Abriya Hashmi. Oh man, Abriya Hashmi bowled 2 overs, 13 runs, no wicket. Vijay Ani Vitanaji is 1 over, 3 runs, no wicket. It was a break in innings here while they get organized, and they're getting back now to their fielding positions and ready to continue the game. Grizzlies versus Panthers, 31-1. 3.1 is the current run rate. It requires 6.5. This is sadly behind. They need to really pick the scoring up.
Don't even make any stand. Hey, how come you're not bowling? You're beginner forward. Keep bowling. You come forward. Move. You don't find out still bowling.
I think we have the two coaches having a discussion out there. That was hit up upishly in the air by Archini, and they're trying to go for two, and that was two simple runs. They've got to do more of this. They've got to find the places, good fielding placements by Grizzlies. Panthers have got to start scoring runs. They have to find where to make the runs from. Kinda Quasi is back into the attack, bowling to Zainab Fazli. She comes in now, trying to put some life in this innings. Nicely pitched up and well played by Fazil, and that's a run. Again, mix up between the runners. Here's another thing they need to work on: communication. You see, Adil, when we tell you guys about running, communication between the two people who are playing. They have to be fully focused on the game, get their game awareness up, see where the fielders are, decide whether you're going for the run or you're not going for the run. Hesitation usually causes run out. Kainat Kwasi comes in again, delivers. Good line, good length, played nicely by Zainab, pushes it back to the very short mid-off cover fielder, no run. Kainat Kwasi comes in, delivers. Good line, good length, well played again. Pushed it by Zainab out to the short cover fielder, no run.
That's what they said.
We're halfway through this innings. It's 11th over being bowled. Kainat comes in. Gives that one ear, but bowled it wide down the leg side. No control of that one. That add one to the extras and one to the score. 34-1. Vice captain is now on not on strike yet. Archini Pereira is on strike. Our vice captain is still outside. Kainat Kwasi comes in, pitches that one up, full pitch, nicely glided down into the slip area, no runs. Into the gully area. Kainat comes in. Again down the leg side, that will be another wide. So the bowling side decides to help out the Panthers now. 36-1. Kainat Kwasi comes in. Gingerly runs up, pitches again. I was on the leg, but this time she gets behind it, pushes it out to mid on, and get a simple, easy single. 37 for 1 off 11.
Let's go Panthers!
That completes
Let's go Panthers!
Kaya quasi 3 over 13 runs,
How many Panthers are here?
no wicket, 4.33.
Sunita, right?
Shima, you're really showcasing your young bowlers. Really showcasing them.
Complaining now?
Sunita comes in, tosses the one up,
You go. How much more do you see you guys want?
harmlessly out through the wicketkeeper.
I want to see the young talent.
Young talent is running. They're the one who scored last 30 runs.
You gotta prep them.
I mean,
That was full pitch, hit through the square leg region for a single by Zanib. Brings Archie Pereira on strike. It's a bit cold. Yeah. This is pullover weather. Didn't bring any. I got one thing in the car I don't want to go put on. And that one she pisses it up and wide of the off stump, wisely left alone by Archie. Again, that was a battling the ball short outside the leg stick. Archie gets back and hit it through fine leg for 2 runs.
41. 12. How many balls there? 11 overs. You can get there, Sanya. 11.3. 41 and 11.3.
They require 57 runs off 52 balls.
55 and 51.
Sanya, 57 off 52. All they have to do is score singles. Singles and doubles.
53 and 50.
Push each other. Run a ball.
Sunita comes in again. Tosses the one up, and this one again was miss-hit by Archie. She's lucky to get away with that. Sorry for the interruption. It's 44 for 1. Zanib Fazil 7 off 12 deliveries. Archie Pereira has now decided to pick it up. 17 off 33. Increasing our strike rate to 51.52.
52 and 48.
That was the end of the 12th over. Sunita Danakar is 4 overs, 19 runs. Economy rate 4.75, no wickets. Kainat Quasi 3 for 13. New bowler is coming on, one of the younger players, under 19 players.
Bowler name! Exactly how many were Adi? Adi.
Ask Ria, look, Ria is here. Oh no, that's nice length, good line, good length, medium pace. Prakriti Jaiswal is Prakriti Jaiswal, one of the younger under 19 players. We saw her with the bat, now she's with the ball. She's bowling good line, good length. That one was hit the weight on the leg side by Archie for a single. She can maintain this line and length with reasonable medium pace. good talent in the making. It's cold. It's not ideal weather for cricket, but we're getting a game in. So far, the gods have been with the ladies, and there's no rain coming down from above. As Parkriti gets ready to bowl her third delivery of this, her first over. As she comes in, nice run up. And she tosses them one up, good line, good length, and was hit out to short mid-on, no wicket. That was KQ. So 3 very good deliveries from this very young lady. And so her 4th delivery, good short run up, and she pitches that one, and that one was hit uppishly in the air but safely for a single. And to fine leg. She strayed with her line and length, and that delivery down to the leg side. Could have got a wicket from it. Now coming into bowl her 5th delivery. Better line, better length, good ball. Archie struggled to try to hit that one over the mid-on, but didn't make the proper contact. Comes in. Good line, good length. She pitches that one up, but this time Archie got under it and hit it straight down to mid-wicket, and they will get 2 runs for that. Reasonably good over from this young lady, Parkriti Jaiswal. She finished the first over for 4 runs.
48 and 42.
And now they're 48 for 1 off 13. They need 48 runs for 42 balls. Take a look at the other game that's going on and see where they are. Tyrants are 61 for 2 wickets. Nicole Samuel 12, Hasla Azmat 18. They need 21 from 35.
Another junior bowler, Kima. Another very junior bowler.
What's the name? What is the company
Habiba.
about? You guys bowl your full quota too, so
Well, we use everyone.
everyone like 3 bowlers?
No, everyone.
They must keep pulling from one man.
Every single bowler.
I thought you bowl like 6 bowlers. I did not. No.
Habiba Batter is now bowling, and that's hit up in the air and drop catch. That should have been a wicket, should have been caught. They get a single instead. Zainab. Habiba pitches that up. There's a full toss, hit by Archie down to the square, the deep square leg, 1 run. It's a no ball, so there'll be a free hit. That was a single taken by Archie. Moves her by Faisal. Zainab moves her to 10, brings Archie Pereira on strike.
If you get a ball from Shada, let me know.
And that's beautifully hit into the short mid-wicket region. Cross for a single. Takes Archie to 22. and the score of 53 for 1. That was good line, good length, and played quietly out into the cover region, no run. And again, good line, and that was just dropped by the batter just in front, no run. That's the end of that over by Habiba. First over, 5 runs. Now they got 53 for 1. They need 43 runs in 36 balls. And here comes this young lady again, Prakriti Jaiswal, the bowler, second over. One of our young under 19 players. Good line, good length, and that's hit up in the air but safely into the cover region. They will run 2. Good line, good length. The seasoned Archini stepped forward and hit it into the covers. It was in the air for a while. 2 runs, so 55 for 1. As Prakriti comes in, again she gives this one nice, and again this one here, this should be caught. And that's well done, young lady. Well done. She's got one of the top players, one of the top Canadian players out. 24. Caught in the short cover region for 24. So that gives this young debutant Prakriti Jaiswal on the second delivery of her second over, her first wicket in competitive cricket. And that will bring in the vice captain, Sania Zai. Sania is a pretty good all-rounder, bowler, batter, fielder. So she should be bringing this run rate up. No? Then you have to step up a little bit into it.
Yeah.
Right? If it's the ball is not coming on, and that was a bad delivery, full toss down the leg side, made contact by Sania Zai, and they get 2. So 50, that should be 57 or 2. Prakriti Jaiswal has a pretty good over going at this point. It's going to bowl her third delivery. And that was played nicely into the gully region, no runs. This is now the 5th delivery, and that's a better delivery, and that's played up in the air again. And it's kind of, and it's a short mid-on, and they run 2.
Keep batting on, guys. Keep batting on.
Good line, good length, well played, and this time was played back the short mid-off, no run. So that's the end of 2 overs for Prakriti Jaiswal. 2 overs, 9 runs, 1 wicket, 4.5 economy rate. Good debut. I was just wondering where you were. Habiba batter is back into the bowling spell. That was the first delivery, no runs. She comes in again, tosses this one up, and that's hit nicely. And this is 4 runs. Beautifully hit for 4 runs. That is no, it didn't make the boundary. Just 2 runs. The Zainab. That was well hit down to mid wicket. She tosses it up again, and again it's hit up in the air but short of the fielder and misfield, so they should go for 2, comfortable 2. And kudos to the vice captain. Sania Zai has been telling them outside to get the first run hard, get the runs, and she's setting an example by pushing her partner to come for 2, not giving her a choice to make a decision, because they desperately needed the runs. The current rate is 4.06, chasing a required run rate of 7.33. This one is tossed up, and again it's hit up in the air and short of the fielder. That was a bad attempt. That should have been an easy catch. So now it's 64 for 2. Again, wide of the off stump, and that was slapped into the cover region for 1 run by Sania. So Sania moves to 4 runs off of 5 deliveries, strike rate at 80. And this was pitched up and again hit nicely over and short of the fielder, and they made that run safely. So this is a whole different running since Sania Zai has entered the arena. She's pushing her players to get their first run fast, and this is bringing up their run rate. They're 65 to 2. They're on 4.11 run rate. They need 31 runs off of 25 balls. This is doable. They just have to keep scoring. Oh, well, I was wrong. That was a run out. So it wasn't safe run.
Red, they need 31 runs.
Arinika Ved is replacing Zainab. $65 for 3 off 16. There are 4 overs to go, and they need 31 runs. That was hit nicely into the mid-on region for a single. So she's off the got off the strike on her first delivery she faced. Again, this was nicely played by Sania Zai. She's aggressive, she's a good player, and she's gonna look for the runs. She's gonna make this into a game. 2 runs played down the leg side. Nicely played by Sania. Archie. 68 for 3. Kriti Jaiswal is now bowling from the west end. It's a bad ball outside the leg side, will be signaled wide. We'll add 1 to the extras and 1 to the score.
Guys, it's 28 and 22.
Whose picture is that?
take it over.
Yeah.
Extra ball, Sonia. Extra ball.
Another white ball. This young lady bowled well from the east end. Now she's on the top end from the west, and it's 2 white balls in a row. Comes in again, throwing it, trying to give it air, and bowling it wide down the leg side. Captain should be speaking to her, encourage her what to do. Yep, that's right. You got to talk to your bowler. They're young, under 19. They need encouragement. She did well from this bottom end. She got a wicket already. This spell on that end, now that's better. After speaking with the captain, she's controlled the line and length, middle stump, and that was driven out quietly onto the offside for a single by Sanya Zai. And now Irenica is on strike. Better ball. And that's what it means when the senior player goes up and speak to the younger player and give them advice. Since then, both balls have been very good deliveries. Completely beat Irenica, and now she's going to come in for the 5th delivery of this over. Another good delivery, and that got hit on the pad, but it's clearly not in line with the wicket. There's an appeal for LBW, turned down by the umpire. 72 for 3. So it looks like we will get our games completed both sides. And again, she tried to give it too much and down the leg side for another wide. Now we'll add 1 to the extras and 1 to the score, bringing the equation down to 23 runs in 19 balls. A run a ball with a couple of 2s and a 4. That was hit iffy up back the wicket. It's not a good shot.
19 runs. 19. 18 balls, 24 runs. 24. 24 and 18.
23 in 18, coach. And Habiba Badr is back into the attack, bowling to Sanya Zai, the vice captain. And that was nicely played off the pads, swept it beautifully and into the mid-wicket region. She's going to be satisfied with 1.
Come on, Sonia. 2 runs. Alika, hit the ball.
Good line, good length. Pushed up back to the short mid-on fielder, no runs. Again, she tosses this one up, and it was played iffily up in the air, but they'll get 1 run. Pushed up on the offside, short mid-off. Fielded it, no runs. And that was stopped by Sanya Zai for a single out into the offside, and that makes it 76 to 3. And that is 2.4, 2 more deliveries, brings the equation to 20 runs in 14 balls. And Bieber comes up, tosses it up, and that one was left wide outside the off stump, called wide by the umpire. So an extra run to Panthers. 19 off 14, and now one beat her completely, and she's out. Clean ball. And that's the end of Irenica. 2 runs, ball Habiba.
Panthers. 19 off 14. And now one beat her completely.
19 runs. Sonia,
One delivery to go on her third over, and that will make it 18 overs completed. Let's see what she does with this delivery. Seems to be excitement in the other game on Tyrants versus Eagles. This one was ball wide of the leg stump. I think she made contact. Let's see what the umpire says. Bye.
Okay, signal.
Signal bye. So 78 for 4. Brianna is now taking strike from Vandana. Grizzlies are using all of their top bowlers, unlike the other 3 teams who have shared the ball with 7 to 9 players. Short ball, and she went crossing it and completely missed it. Clean ball.
3 teams who have shared the ball with 7 to 9 players. Short ball, and she went cross.
Where is Rhea? Rhea? You're on top of it, Skip.
Are you going? Right? Back to south, yeah? Keep going. That's it? No more battery? One. Take the thing out.
No, that's a trump card. They won't tell you. Go find her, get her fast.
She's not ready, so leave her.
Joining Sanya Zai is Lydia Konraj. 18 runs from 10 balls. The equation have gotten tougher. The vice captain is doing her best out there. In fairness to the Panthers, they have followed the mantra and given everybody a fair chance. And that was clean ball again. First ball from Vandana.
Doing her best out there.
You have 90 seconds. Yeah. You don't need a thigh guard or like. I don't wear all that.
Fairness to the Panthers, they have followed the mantra.
Take your pad and go inside the
given
boundary.
everybody a fair
Yeah.
chance.
No,
And
no,
that
yes,
was
you can do that.
clean ball.
Once you're in the
again.
boundary, you can
First
finish off the
ball.
padding. Yes.
What? It's a live game, man, guys. Come on.
She should have done like this side. And now it's 78 for 7. I think this is we got 18 runs from 9 balls. And that was wide outside the off stump from Vandana. That will bring the equation down by 1 and increase the score by 1. Another white ball. It looks like the bowler is hiding the ball from this batter.
More wides are coming.
That was hit nicely up in the onside. There should be 2 runs. They're gonna run fast. Yep.
Keep going, Divya. 14 and 7.
82 for 7. 14 runs in 7 deliveries. 2 legal deliveries to go. And that's hit nicely, and I think that's 4 runs. 4 runs. I think the first 4 for this innings, yes.
Two legal deliveries to go.
Yep, first 4.
And that's hit nicely, and I think that's 4 runs. 4 runs.
1 over to go, 10 runs to go. Required run rate is 10. What was the finish over there? Did you check on your match center?
For 3 and 17.
Our umpires have been doing a good job. They didn't get the umpire the first one, but all 26, all 26. No, this all 26. Here, left him here with me. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Just check if it's 26, right? Make them into 2 piles.
How much we have there? See
Make
what
up-
we have that one. I'm gonna grab this one.
Make it in 2 piles.
3, 5, 6.
And that was pitched up and it played in front of Zania and run for a single. That's pretty good, quick thinking. 87 for 7. 9 runs to go off 5 deliveries. Can they pull this off? 2 good batters in the wicket, 2 fast runners between the wicket. And let's see if this can be a victory or tied. Or a victory for Grizzlies.
Super over.
Yeah, super over. Panthers is trying to win this. Last game over there, I think, was a good victory too. Close. Umpire says yes. So let's see. So the first 2 games for the year, under very overcast conditions. Hope we get the sunshine and the blessings tomorrow. As Habiba comes in, and that one is hammered out to the ground, and I think that's 4 runs. No, she feel that KQ managed to stop that one, and they got 2 runs. Habiba comes in now. The second delivery of this over. Oh, come on.
Three of this.
Come on,
over.
Habiba. She man-cut Zainab. And believe it or not, that was a man-cut that was done. Our the Tyrant's vice captain just got run out.
Oh, come
That's the end of the game. 91 for 8 Panthers, 95 for 8 Grizzlies, 19.2. There's no other batter to come in because they played short. So not a win. And that's the end of the second game. We'll give you the scorecard. Archie Pereira 24 from 41 balls. Caught Vandana Bol Prakritri. Ria Misra caught and bowled Gunit for 13 off 28 balls. Zainab Fazil run out. Habiba Badr 15 off 24. Sania Zai 10 off 10 run out. Habiba Badr last wicket to go fall. Arenika Vedir bowled Habiba Badr 2 runs off 7 deliveries. Brianna bowled Vandana 1. Kirat 0 LBW bowled Vandana. Lydia Kunraj 0 bowled Vandana, and Khatija 10 not out. Vandana 4 overs 1 maiden 13 runs 3 wicket. Kainat Quasi 3 overs 13 runs no wicket. Sunita Dankar 4 overs 19 runs no wicket. Gunit 2 overs 7 runs 1 wicket. Prakrit Jaswal 3 overs 17 runs 1 wicket, and Hiba Badar 3.2 21 runs 1 wicket. So Shaji, that's the end of